Aviation content creators tend to show you only the best footage, the stunning views, the beautiful destinations, each trip flawlessly executed. But what happens when things don't go as planned? When the weather's worse than forecast? When you run out of outs as a pilot and can't complete the mission?
We're going to pick up bites again, aren't we? Yeah.
We take on a brutal spring storm heading home from Florida. Headwinds, wind shear, icing, more icing. When plans A, B, and C have gone to crap, it's time to call it and live to fly another day. Ride along with us and agree or question my airman decision making right now here on 60 Alpha.
St. Petersburg, Wooded Airport. Automated weather observation 1338 Zulu. Wind 350 at 12. Peak gusts 19er. Visibility 10. Sky condition perfect.
Okay, so it says we should fly a heading of
2.03 Celsius. Altimeter 3001. Remarks.
Okay, 00. We're at sea level.
Cherokeesix Alpha cleared to the West Georgia Airport as filed. After departure, turn left heading 270 and climb and maintain 1,600. Expect 6,000 minutes after. Departure is going to be on 118.8 and the squawk is 6002.
November 8160 Alpha is cleared to the West Georgia Airport as filed. After takeoff, make left turn to 270, climb to 1600, expect 6,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.8, squawking 600260 Alpha.
Cherokeesix Alpha, read back correct.
Sir, 60 Alpha, I do have your release. Be just a moment. As the air cam rolls, we'll get him going. We'll have you rolling.
Sounds good, 60 Alpha. Yay! Okay. Landing light, fuel pump, mixtures rich, prop full forward. We're looking for 70 to rotate, 1 notch of flaps for the takeoff.
So took 8160 Alpha, runway 7, clear for takeoff. On departure, turn left heading 270.
60 Alpha cleared for takeoff on 07, make left traffic to 270 on the heading 60 Alpha. Airspeed's alive. There's 60.
What would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Well, it's so amazing. As a result of our kind of educational system, crowds of students say, well, we'd like to be painters, we'd like to be poets, we'd like to be writers, but as everybody knows, you can't earn any money that way. When we finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do, I will say to him, you do that. And forget the money. Because if you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid.
Sir, 60 Alpha, now left turn.
Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way. And after all, if you do really like what you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is, you can eventually become a master of it. It's the only way to become a master of something, to be really with it. And then you'll be able to get a good fee for whatever it is. So don't worry too much. Somebody's interested in
contact 1 mile northwest of
anything you can be interested in to find out.
Maintain 4,000.
But it's absolutely stupid to spend your time doing things you don't like in order to go on spending things you don't like, doing things you don't like, and to teach your children to follow in the same track. See, what we're doing is we're bringing up children and educating to live the same sort of lives we're living, in order that they may justify themselves and find satisfaction in life by bringing up their children, to bring up their children to do the same thing, so it's all wretch and no vomit. It never gets there. And so, therefore, it's so important consider this question. What do I desire?
60 Alpha, fly heading 340.
34060 Alpha. Welcome back. Just departed St. Petersburg on our return home, leg 1. Maybe the only leg today. There is a massive storm over the north central United States, stretching up into Canada, a massive low pressure system. And we're feeling it down here in Florida already. We had some nasty thunderstorms come through yesterday. Today we've got clear skies, but a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of low-level wind shear, and we're fighting about a 30-knot headwind right now. So no bueno for the travel time and the gas mileage today. First stop's West Georgia.
November 236 Delta.
And for some fuel and some food, and we'll recheck the weather there and decide what we're going to do. Thunderstorms, icing conditions from basically the surface up to about 12,000 feet are predicted into Kentucky and Indiana. Very low clouds, and then changing over to snow tonight. So, what are you going to do? It's GA. You just roll with it.
60 Alpha, climb, maintain 6,000 if you're not already.
Up to 6,000, 60 Alpha.
Southwest 1055, traffic 2 o'clock or 2 to 1, 1 o'clock and 5 miles northwest bound 6,000 to PA 32.
Southwest 1055 looking.
60 Alpha, traffic 9 to 10 o'clock, 5 miles turning eastbound to Southwest 737, 8,000 for 7,000.
We'll be looking 60 Alpha.
2596, Tampa departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 12,000.
12,000, 12 Delta 2596.
1507, contact Miami Center, 132.35, good day.
That was cool.
3235, good day, 1507.
Delta 2596, leaving 5,000, clear direct VAPO on course.
VAPO on course out of 5,000, Delta 2596.
60 Alpha, Tampa.
60 Alpha.
Number 8160 Alpha, your routing now is Coast River, Cross City, and then I believe it was Greenville that you had?
A-firm.
Roger, then it's Cross City, Greenville.
Okay, so we'll be direct now, Charlie Golf Charlie, and then Charlie Tango Yankee, and then as filed.
Affirmative.
Jacksonville approach Cherokee 8160 Alpha checking in, level 6,000.
Number 8160 Alpha, Jacksonville, altimeter 3003, Gainesville.
03.
Number 412, direct destination.
Where's the 360?
On the wing.
Cool.
Yeah, I wanted to get that water takeoff, and
That was pretty cool.
yeah, I was nervous. I won't lie. I'm like, come on, baby, don't. If all the time's to take a dump,
Right,
now is
not
not the time. Because we were low, and there was no bailing out. You're going straight in the water. Good news is we were right next to an airport, so I'm sure they would have rescue there
Right.
in an instant, you know. And the water's not very deep, and it's warm. And
Right.
so.
We have a little heat.
Mike Lima Jackson, Roger, tell us September 3001.
And for 80.
West Georgia Regional Airport. Automated weather observation. 1704 Zulu weather. Wind 260.
And now it's a tailwind.
1 gust 16 visibility 10.
Hello, this is King Air 111, Mike.
Starting to pick up ice again, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were at 6,000. We started picking up ice, so we're down at 4,000 now. We've got some precipitation popping up here on the radar. We're sitting right at about -2, so we're going to be kind of keeping an eye on things here.
Contact Nashville approach 118.4.
Boy, this is just an intense storm. The low is all the way up in Canada, and it's freaking snowing right here in Tennessee.
As pilots, we always plan outs. That is, if plan A goes to crap, what will I do? In this case, Plan A didn't work. Neither did Plan B, that is, if we encounter icing, we go lower. Currently, Plan C isn't looking so hot either. If this icing continues, I have no choice but to seek the lowest en route altitude, try to maintain VFR and out of the precip, and land.
Shit. Memphis Center, 60 Alpha request.
Who had the request?
Yeah, 60 Alpha. We're starting to pick up some ice again. I want to get lower, but I realize that's not going to work on an IFR flight plan. If we can go VFR, but stay with you for flight following.
November 60 Alpha, Roger. That's up to you. The lowest I can get in that area for you is 3,800. It's up to you. If you want to switch over to the VFR, you can, or I can offer you 3,800.
Let's go, we'll try 3,500, so that'll be, we'll go VFR, but we want to stay with you for flight following.
November 60 Alpha, Roger. IFR cancellation is received. Remain the squawk and maintain VFR.
Okay, we'll stay on this squawk, and we're down to 3,500 now for 60 Alpha, thanks.
Alpha 2142, maintain 250 knots now.
I just want to get to where it's
not freezing.
Not freezing, and we'll be fine.
Yep.
I just can't continue to pick up ice like this. Yeah. You know, and this, I don't know where it's coming from. It's not on the radar, this drizzle. I think we're through most of it, but...
I agree, but just, we gotta be safe.
Yeah, I'm not playing around here. Not coming off the wing as far as I can tell yet. It looks pretty good over here.
Yeah, it looks better.
So, and it's moving this way, so... And I don't show anything on the radar after this area that we just went through.
Yeah. 2142, descend via Swift 2, arrival landing south, except maintain 250 knots. November 60 Alpha, did you have an outside air temperature for the icing?
Yeah, it's -2.
Are you still in it, or were we able to get out of it?
We got out of it. It was it's some light drizzle that's falling, and it's not showing on radar, and it's unfortunately it's freezing when it's hitting us.
Alpha 2142, contact Nashville.
Coming off the wing now.
DC Force Nashville, have a good day, Southwest.
Not anything noticeable yet.
Yeah. We're about 15 minutes from starting the descent, so.
It's definitely melting up here.
Yeah, but is that because of the defrost?
Oh, true.
I don't know. It's a very, very thin layer, which is good. Don't want to start to see it get thick. That's weight. That's, you know, so then you have to keep pitching up to maintain your flight level because you weigh more, right? And you reach, eventually you're going to stall the airplane, right? That's what happens. Like we've lost most of the ice. There's just a little bit left.
Yeah.
And it's...
Mike Alpha, it looks like the visuals are working over.
It's below or above freezing.
We'll probably still just ride in.
Lower.
Since,
Start the landing here.
So far, 0 Mike Alpha. November Mike Alpha, roger that. November 60 Alpha, radar service terminated. Contact Smyrna Tower 118.5.
You want us to squawk 1200 and over to Smyrna Tower 118.560 Alpha.
November 60 Alpha, you can stay on that code.
Okay, we'll stay on that code and over to Tower. Thanks for the help today. Appreciate it. See you. 6 Alpha. Smyrna Tower, Cherokee 8160 Alpha with you, 3000.
Cherokee Cherokee 8160 Alpha, front tower, wind 27018, gust 26, altimeter 2992, runway 32, clear to land, straight in.
Clear land, 3260 Alpha. Okay, we're getting ready to land. Now we're above freezing now. Okay, pitching for 100. Yes, undercarriage, mixture prop. Pull forward and switches, all switches are go. A little high. We'll take out some power. That crosswind correction in. I want a faster approach speed because of those gusts. That's not to flaps. 80.
I like that one better.
Yeah, that was way better. Whew. See ya. Wow, what a day.
How's it going, y'all?
It's going good. It's great. That's the end of the line, man. It's just, the weather's just nasty.
Yeah, I know.
Everywhere. We just kept, we started out at 6,000. We started picking up ice. They got us down to 4. That was good for a while. Then we started picking up ice there. So then I went VFR and I went down to 3,000. At least the temperature was right at freezing, so it wasn't sticking to the plane anymore, you know, but
Jeez.
Unbelievable.
I'm just ready to be done with it.
No kidding.
What can we do for you guys?
We're gonna have to call it a day. So I'd called earlier about getting a rental car, and then if you have any hangar space,
Okay.
can you tuck me in there for the night?
Yeah, do you want to just get fuel in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm tired, man.
Yeah.
I want a bed. It's been a long day, man.
A beer.
A few of them.
Don't blame you. Let me go check on the rental car and
Sure.
see if he was able to get that for you. Worst case scenario, we can just haul you guys to the hotel or something.
Okay.
Sometimes as pilots, you have to accept you aren't going to complete the mission. You have to put your ego aside and land the airplane when safety necessitates, and live to fly another day. Instead of a tragic ending to this story, we made some fun memories about that time we destroyed a hotel room in Smyrna, Tennessee.
Last night's dinner, thank God for carryout.
Shout out to Hollingshead Aviation for the outstanding customer service. We appreciated your kindness, and we will be back.
New day and much better weather, as you can see. Still dealing with some winds and some clouds here in the south, and then some overcast and some icing once we get up into Indiana. So we're going to go west today to go east, if that makes any sense. The clear line is just west of us here, kind of along the Indiana-Illinois border. So we're going to file direct for Champaign and then come in the backside to Warsaw. And if we have to, we can get under the cloud deck. Right now, they're 4,000. There's no precipitation, so I don't think the icing will be the issue as long as we can stay out of those clouds. So we'll see how it goes.
Cherokee 60 Alpha, turn right for now, heading up 090. Runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Nashville departure, Cherokee 8160 Alpha with you, 1,400, climbing 3.
Cherokee 8160 Alpha, Nashville departure, radar contact, verify heading 090.
Heading 090. Grissom approach, Cherokee 8160 Alpha with you, 6,000.
Cherokee 8160 Alpha, Grissom, good evening, altimeter 2986.
2986, good evening. Happy to be back in Indiana.
Number 8160 Alpha, say approach request into Warsaw.
We get the RNAV 27 into Warsaw, 60 Alpha.
And number 8160 Alpha, turn right heading 080, vector RNAV runway 27, final approach course.
All right, right turn 080 vectors for the RNAV 27 at Warsaw, 60 Alpha. I can see what he's doing. He's vectoring me to the Popo down here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, let's brief the approach here. The RNAV 27 at Warsaw. Approach course is 272.
987.
And runway's 5,100 feet. Touchdown zone elevation 847.
Automated weather.
Talking to Fort Wayne right now. We'll expect Unicom 122.7. Vectoring me to Popo and then 002 to the initial approach fix of Dabney between 6,000 and 2,700. Wadka is our final approach fix, and we should be at 2,700 there. From there, we start down. We have a
a hard ceiling or hard floor at 1520 at Edel, and then our LPV decision altitude is 1047, 3/4 mile visibility, which we have. Time, there is no time, and our missed approach procedure is climbing straight ahead to 1300, then right turn to 2700, and back to Dabney and hold.
Number 60 Alpha, 5 miles from Wadcut, turn left heading 300, maintain 3000 until established on final approach course, cleared RNAV, runway 27 approach at Warsaw.
Left turn to 330 and maintain 3000 until established, cleared RNAV 27 approach at Warsaw, 60 Alpha.
Alright, 160 Alpha, report cancellation on VFR in the air. This frequency, you're on the ground, 134.05, change to advisory approved.
Over to advisory, and we'll go ahead and cancel with you now. We've got a visual on the airport, 60 Alpha. Really appreciate the help. See you next time.
Number 60 Alpha, IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR frequency change approved. No problem anytime. See you.
Squawk and VFR, see you, 60. There it is. Decision altitude, look up, there's the runway. One more notch of flaps, here we go. Welcome home.
Finally.
How about that? We made it.
So that's it.
Woo! We made it! See ya! Do me a favor. Hit that like button, leave a comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. Click that subscribe button, tell all your friends. Thanks for riding along, we'll see you next time.